Well, if you're looking for a miter saw, this might be something you're looking for. If you're going to move up from maybe an 8-inch, a 10-inch, and then go up to a 12-inch, Metabo makes pretty good tools. This one got the laser light in it. Really nice saw. I do like it. I like the 15 amp motor in it. It's got a lot of power. And then also it's easy access on these two sides here to put new brushes in them. I have changed brushes in a lot of my tools. I don't just throw them away. If there's something wrong with them, I go ahead and fix them and just keep running them. But, you don't. They cost a good bit of money. So okay, let's get started on this one here. First of all, let's start over here. We can unlock it right there, of course. We also have an adjustment for the depth, how far down. So if you're cutting a piece of wood that's flat, you want to cut ridges in it, you know what I'm saying? You can lock it and it'll stop so far. Of course, a 12-inch blade in it. It will cut, I know, easy 12 inches. This says 13, 12 and a half. I would say that probably be the most it would cut, about 12 and a half inches. But most of your wood don't come in out. If you buy it, and it comes like 11 and a half inches. Comes with a little clamp here. I like that clamp because I use that clamp all the time. And they just got, you can put them on either side and set it back and forth. Comes with a nice backstop. Look how big that backstop is. I mean, that thing's big. It slides, back and forth like this. And then, of course, you have your extension tables. That's what I call them. Some people use them for handles, but they're actually extension tables so you can move it out further. Get a little bit more room for you when you're working on something. Okay, see what else we got here. Let's go back and let's start with this, the port. I mean, I guess you want to call it the, for the exhaust port right here for your vacuum cleaner, like your shop vac. You can just put, it's a pretty big size hole, so you get to use, you don't have to reduce it down. Like some of them, you just have to reduce it down to that's really small. This one here is not much. I mean, you can't put the regular, the big hose in it. It won't work, so you have to have just a little bit smaller reducer. And I think I just found a piece of pipe and made it fit, and then used it in. But it works well. It works really well. You have some other adjustments down here. You have some stops that can stop it back and forth. You have a gauge and stuff in the back, and then of course same thing in the front. Let's see what else you got. Well, let's go ahead and let me explain to you guys while I'm getting on this side over here. So I explain to you about the laser light. The laser light's underneath here. And of course there's an adjustment where you can actually put the laser light on the left side or the right side of the blade. So it depends on what you're doing. If you're left-handed, right-handed, maybe that's what they use it for, or your job you're doing, and that's the way you're cutting or something like that. So that makes it nice. It makes it really, really nice. The laser light works excellent on it. I think they ought to do all saws like that. Put the laser light. I like it. Now, what we have on this side here is the way it slides the unit itself. Well, here's the switch. They got the switch up here for laser light, so it's up on the top, right here. Like I was saying about this here, this is an upper or lower bar. I think DeWalt, my DeWalt, it's got side by side bar. I do, excuse me, I do like it this way because it seems to make it more sturdier with the two pipe, because you got one coming out here holding it, then you got this in here that's kind of forcing it back in. So your leverage is kind of like this. You understand what I'm saying? It's not like one beside each other, and the leverage is staying on the bars. It kind of like, this one here is like pressing back in, but it works really well. Now I do like another thing about this saw is that it can fit up against the wall, and that's really nice because your unit slides out like this. So that kind of allows you to take this part, from right here, and then just kind of put it against the wall. Now, my DeWalt don't do that. It slides in and out, and you have to leave it so far away from the wall. And if you have a small shop, that's the main thing you're going to do, is try to get everything back against the wall as quick as, or as close as you can. So that's one thing they really did nice about this saw. So everything's out front. So they kind of just extended this part back a little bit. That's what it looks like right from here. These saws, you could pick this up off Amazon. You can look and see there's a couple of different prices. Just something with a laser light. They're basically getting to be all the same, but this company it's went a long ways. And there was another company that actually owned it before this one did. They just kind of changed the name on it. It kept the same color and everything. But nice saws, really nice saws. So and a good price on them too. So if you're looking for something reasonable, and you just want to do that little step up but you don't want to put a lot of money out, this might be something you're interested in. Take it from me, I don't have any problem with it. I really like the saw. But if you're starting a small woodworking business, I give you the best advice I can give you on that is start out very slow. Okay, don't kind of listen to other people. Just listen to what you want to do. And like me, I sell bee boxes during the spring, so I have to make them during the winter and get them ready for the springtime because we sell them. But bee boxes sell around here. That's the thing. Some products don't sell around here because I have woodworking products and stuff that I make. Of course, I have videos online, and they do not sell or sell fast enough unless I take them a little bit further away. I have to do a little bit of a drive to take them to craft shows. My craft shows are not in my area, so it makes it a little bit harder for me to sell those products. So if you're starting out and you really want to do woodworking, just find something you really love doing or you really enjoy doing it. Maybe two or three different things, and you feel that you're really good at it. Buy the cheaper tools, buy things where you can just kind of start out and see what it's like. Go slow at it. A good business always starts really slow, and then over time it progresses over time. But starting out real fast, I've seen people just drop right off the end by buying the big tools and big stuff, and then all of a sudden your business falls because you can't sell it. Make sure you check in your neighborhood or your area where you're at. If you got craft shows, or you got flea markets, or you got some way to sell those products, because it's not worth it buying all the tools and making things that nobody wants to buy. Shipping is really hard. A lot of people want to ship it online. They want to put a website up. You got to pay for a website. It costs money. If you get on Etsy, it costs money. You go on eBay, it costs money. Even Facebook, they Facebook's got it where you only sell certain times, certain items, so many, and then all of a sudden they don't want to push your ad out no more. They want to stop it, and then they want you to pay for it. And I don't know what it is. So make sure you check in that and check your area and see if that product that you really like making sell, or find a product that does sell in that area where you're at, and then go ahead and make it. But I would start out with a 10-inch saw and then work your way up. I'd never start anything big, because you can go on Facebook. I could find these tools on there practically for nothing. And that's basically what happened, is people went out and they said, well, they're going to do this and do this. They're going to start up this big business, or they're going to, they're going to cut this, or they're going to make this. And then all of a sudden they can't get rid of it, or, it just doesn't sell in their area. So that's not a good thing. So make sure you do your research first before you decide small business, or even, a wood shop, or even a hobby shop. It depends on what you want to do with it. So, okay, that's it for today. So if you guys got any comments, just leave them down below. If you like the video, please subscribe to it. And thumbs up. I really like them thumbs up. It's helped me out a lot, and I do appreciate it. And you guys have a great day, and thanks for watching.